the riveting background music, right? Because I consciously watched it in IMAX because I want to feel the sound. What, and I have been told my friends also before I went to the movie that BGM is just too good. So I wanted to know what that was. So that is a striking part for me. I liked it very much. What's it for you?
Okay, so Ippudu, I think we are getting into the details of dissection. Okay, so coming to the music, see, I'm sure you might also know, Nolan actually, Nolan has been collaborating with Hans Zimmer, for quite a long time. Okay, మీరు డార్క్ నైట్ ట్రయాలజీ చూస్తే he has been
Hmm.
collaborating with Hans Zimmer, who is one of my favorite music director in his prior movies. I think Ludwig Göransson, has started scoring music for Nolan probably from Tenet. Okay, so Tenet again had lot of electronic sounds. If you look at the whole soundscape, it is actually into a modern world of, like, what if actually, if you have a chance to go back and do rectify things, it's actually redefining the time travel. And he has brought in some sort of a theory in terms of putting a physics. So Tenet, to be very frank, the composer Ludwig Göransson, I didn't pay any attention to the soundscape and the music. ఎందుకంటే నాకు టెనెట్ చూసేటప్పుడు, వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ఫోకస్ ఐమ్ టెల్లింగ్ అబౌట్ Oppenheimer, where I want my consciousness, to be completely directed towards every frame. Tenet, I wanted 100 times more than that because it was cryptic. మరీ అంత స్ట్రైట్ ఫార్వర్డ్
Yeah,
ఫిల్మేం కాదు
definitely
యాక్చువల్లీ.
not.
సో అది,
Definitely not.
so to be frank, actually, I was not paying attention to Ludwig Göransson, but Ludwig Göransson, I think మీరు అన్నట్టు, he did a fantastic job in Oppenheimer. నాకైతే ట్రైలర్స్, like, I haven't consumed lot of spoilers actually. కానీ ట్రైలర్స్ అండ్ యూనివర్సల్ had released some 2-3 videos about the making, not making, I would say, just like opening look at ఇదంతా. I
Yeah,
think he's done a great job. ఇందులో కూడా స్లైట్ గా ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ సౌండ్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ లైక్ యూస్ చేశారు, కానీ he went with the very organic instruments most of the time, with violin, strings, piano. ఎందుకంటే we are actually into a historical uh, వరల్డ్ హియర్. ఎందుకంటే
yeah,
మనం యాక్చువల్లీ ఫోటోలోనే యాక్చువల్లీ ఎయిన్స్టీన్ వీళ్ళందరూ చూసారు. యాక్చువల్లీ ఫస్ట్ టైం యాక్చువల్లీ ఆ
yeah.
ఎయిన్స్టీన్, ఇట్స్ లైక్ యాక్చువల్లీ వీఆర్ టైం
Mind blowing,
గోయింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు
right?
ద టైం ట్రావెల్ అనమాట. సో ఐ థింక్ మీరు అన్నట్టు కంపోజర్ లూడ్విగ్ గొరాన్సన్ has done a great job. and
Yeah,
and I even actually allowed to allow the audience, to get transfixed to certain moments. Transfixation అని ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నానంటే, there are certain moments where, we become numb, and we become motionless.
yeah,
Okay, so especially explosion time లో ఓన్లీ లైట్ కనిపిస్తుంది అనమాట. ఆ లైట్ కనిపిస్తుంది అనమాట
yeah,
అందరు ఫేస్ లో. ఇట్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ లైక్ లైట్, అండ్ దర్ వాస్ అబ్సల్యూట్ సైలెంట్ మూమెంట్ యాక్చువల్లీ.
yeah,
సో ఐ
yeah.
థింక్, లైక్ మనం ఎలివేషన్ సీన్స్ కానీ, ఈవెన్ మెలంకలీ సీన్ కానీ, అండ్ సస్పెన్స్, ట్విస్ట్, రెవల్యూషన్ సీన్స్ లో కానీ, హస్ డన్ వెరీ గుడ్ జాబ్. అండ్ we can literally actually pay attention to his work, and we can understand that he has added, lot of narrative space actually
Yeah.
to already, what we are seeing in visual narration. So yeah, I think Ludwig Göransson, I'm going to start following him, following his like, soundtrack, after,
Yeah.
like, after Oppenheimer actually.
I think నాకు నచ్చింది ఏంటంటే, obviously, Nolan is trying to narrate the story by, of course, he took the help of background music, but his prime intention was that, it serves both the purpose. I'll try to explain it as simply as I can. He is basically an atomic guy, Oppenheimer. So his thinking is also in terms of atomic world. So he tried to couple the atomic world inside his mind and the emotions that happen instantaneously after he reacts to a dialogue. Someone says something and then he immediately connects to his atomic world, mixes it with his emotions, and then boom, the music starts. It just works out. He's at the same time showing the atomic brain that Oppenheimer has got. At the same time, composing the reactions in a most perfect way possible. Maybe one can imagine. I can't imagine anyone else, showcasing Oppenheimer's thinking in a more effective way.